Chan chan chan. Good day, everyone. This is Dan Setro, the most handsome, yakable, Africanicious, adrenaline pumping, effusive power husband. And as usual, I am beside my most scintillating, pepperoni, sugarlicious, hot baby girl.
Good day, everyone. Today, it's a pleasure having you on this live stream. I'm Joket Solu Anisetru. So you're welcome. Gang. So as you're joining the live stream, please don't forget to like and share so that we can reach more people. So we're so honored to have you today. So you're welcome.
It's so fantastic to have every one of us joining this live stream. And as the topic goes, what are we talking about today? We are talking about how we got here. When I say how we got here, we're talking about how we got to the point that we now have a foundation set up to empower the poor African youth. Let's rewind. Reversing back in memory lane. I remember from primary school towards basic six, what we call primary six, primary five, primary six, and my early part of secondary school. I got to know a man that is called MKO, Moshood Kashimawo Olambiwonu, and
Yeah.
Abiola. And this man happens to be a philanthropist, a very successful businessman that decided to be helping the youth, the aged, any kind of person that comes across his way. Uh, I happen to attend a particular secondary school, and whenever I'm going to that secondary school, this man has a bookshop along the path to my secondary school. Guess what? On Fridays, I will just see hundreds of people, thousands of people. They will troop down to the bookshop and they will gather around anytime they know that he's around. They will gather around, and this man will be what? Will be giving them gifts, money, things. He will be able to, some persons will even be saying, that he employs, he gives employment opportunity and the likes. And ever since, I'll be like, wow, when I grow up, I want to be doing this kind of thing. Because I see how the poor will be crying and be saying good things about him, how they'll be saying, all those accolades and the likes. Right from that tender age, I was like, no, when I grow up, I will help people, I will do this to people, I'll make sure that people that are hungry are helped. And as a boy, I never even knew the implication of what I was saying. I never knew how tasky that could be. But let me tell you, about 30 something years down the line, almost about 30, because I was between the age of 10 and 12 then when I was saying that. About 30 something years down the line, I find myself doing some crazy things like that, even to the extent that we sold our property to achieve some of those dreams, and we are so proud of it. Little did I know that I would get married to this my tinkle little angel that was also born with that passion. Can you share your experience before I continue rambling with mine?
Continue.
Okay. Then fast forwarding, even when I was in, when I about 2019, we decided to sell, just like the story I said, we decided to sell our last property to fund a program called Africa Fashion and Food Expo. Our desire was just all these youths, a lot of them have learned so many things, but they are not getting jobs because nobody knows them. But we happen to have a platform, a YouTube platform, that people are already knowing us. We teach fashion. My wife teaches fashion. She's good in both male and female. She teaches fashion. I teach fashion also, until recently that photography and videography has taken my best of interest. So I just hand over the fashion segment to her. She teaches fashion and the likes. You can check our second channel, Central Craft. We have almost 70,000 subscribers on that channel. So we teach fashion, and we have our fashion school, our online fashion school, where we teach fashion. People pay to learn fashion through that. And we've been training people, we've been doing home service training and the likes. And That period, we were like, let's help this youth. We can't just leave them. A lot of them are dropping their handcraft because they couldn't get job, they couldn't get patronage, they couldn't get customers, so they were dejected. So I said, okay, let's organize a program that will bring both fashion business related and food business related youths
Yeah, yeah.
together and help them, give them a platform whereby they can showcase their products, they can have a runway without paying a dime for it. I believe all those that we did these stores for, they are online, they are in different places, scattered all over now. We did not collect a dime from them to host that. We got a very perfect venue. We paid for so many things and the likes of them, and the rest is history. But you know what? When you do like this to the next person, the remaining fingers are pointed back at you.
Yeah.
Would you believe that after that program, we even gave awards and the like, that some of them were crying that they've never gotten such opportunity? But would you know that this foundation that we set up yesterday, because we did open our Cetros Foundation training up yesterday, and it was fun. Uh, it was fun, it was challenging, and that's why we've not had time to rest to even edit the video. We'll edit the video and make it available for us to see what went. But we did a live stream of to the
Listen.
extent that we can, the little that we can. We did a live stream, partial live stream of what we did over there. You'll be surprised that some of those youths that we help that period, some of them are the people we are now relying on to come and assist us to help others. There is this particular lady, Eniola. I think you need to talk about Eniola.
Yes.
Eniola happens to be in catering. So, what's up with that?
So she's an enthusiast. She's a very passionate girl, and she's good. She knows her onions. She's good at what she does, as in a particular uh, part of catering. And there's this thing called Yamarita that she loves so much. She does it with passion. And during AFE, she was the first runner up, because that's what in life, what keeps you going is your joy and your strength and your passion. She had this passion for this craft that she learned, catering, and she's a very good person, as in she has a lovely heart. She's
Yeah,
kind-hearted, and I don't know what more to say. And she has strength, energy
yeah, and she
bubbling with
goes
her.
she goes
Goes the
extra
extra
miles
mile.
for people, not for
Yes,
gain.
yes,
I was so surprised
sacrifice.
that we called her
Late.
9 minutes and she left, because where she's based at the very extreme part of
Part of
Lagos.
Lagos.
She came all the way. She was saying, don't worry about the money, don't worry about the days, just give me the money for the food stuff. I'm going to do it for free, I'm not going to charge a dime. This lady, wow, this lady, she's not yet married, and I just pray that she gets a very
Yes,
handsome, beautiful, god-loving,
uh,
good,
and
respectful
true
husband.
husband, kind,
Because
caring
yeah,
husband.
because this girl, she's just someone that deserves an accolade. She traveled all the way from the far end of where she's coming from. She got to that location. you know she has already
Prepped
prepped the
everything
this thing.
and started the
Oh my
stuff, and
god.
people, and that was the lifesaver yesterday at
Yeah.
the ceremony, the opening ceremony of our first Cetrus Foundation physical of years.
we,
That's
we
our
made
first,
we made
because
history yesterday.
yes, because as in, and God was glorified.
We made history
And we
yesterday.
want to say a big thank you. I think that's how we should
Yeah,
have started.
yeah,
Want to say a big thank you. Yesterday was a remarkable and unforgettable day in our lives.
yeah.
I could remember 2018 September. I showed my children. I received that passion that we're going to have this that we had yesterday. That we're going to be having a place where we're going to be training youths. Just in my secret place where I was praying, and I just received it. They said we're going to have a place where we're going to be training youths in different crafts and empowering them, giving them all it takes to stand. And it's really for the poor youths that cannot afford anything. They are going to come there, we'll train them for free. But the youths that they are from wealthy home, they are going to pay for it. And that was how, when I brought out my book, as in, and I showed my children that, you know, that I received this years back. They were like, yeah. And my first daughter said, and this is September.
Yeah.
I said, and it came to pass. So we really, really want to say we are not taking it for granted. It's all the work of God, the Holy Spirit, and every good person on this
Yeah.
platform, every good person that's been part of this. We may not have the time to mention your name. Some
Yeah.
persons locally contributed to it. May, whatever you contribute, even though it's 1 cent, it's great.
Seriously.
It's great, even though it's just to that maybe you're sharing a GoFundMe page because you are still in the process. It's one
Continue.
cent. Maybe you're sharing a GoFundMe page. Whatever you are doing or you've done or you still want to do is highly appreciated by God, and God sees your strength. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know how many thank yous I want to say to everyone, because it's like our dream come true, our passion. And do you know why do we do this? I think that's what my husband was saying. It's a passion driven life. This is what we've given. It's not a vlog thing, it's not a YouTube thing, it's not I could remember myself when I did my NYC. I always say it on this channel. That's National Youth Service Corps in Nigeria. When you're through with your university, you go and serve the fatherland for 1 year.
Serve the country for one
Yes,
year. Free.
free. So when I was there, they will give you what we call alawi pocket money. The government will pay you stipend. And do you know that as I was collecting that thing, I was just thinking, what will I do? There's what we call CDS, Community Development Services. So most of our corporate friends, they will just they are not interested. Most of them are not interested. Community Development Service. So I just said, I'm not going to come to this state and go back the same. I served in the north. There's a the state is Kaduna State, Nigeria, West Africa. So you can Google it. I served in the Ministry of Economic Planning. I'm an economist, so I served in the Ministry of Economic Planning. So then it was really really great, because I just decided I'm going to make an impact in that state before I left. My the head of my department, I even went to different, the head of the ministry and everything went there, and it was really great. So that's, and I had a program in which I empowered women on how to make different things, how to make soap, how to, and they started making money from it. That's even the great love from it. So it's not just a vlog thing. So when I now met my husband, and I met this Mr. Setro that is
That is what.
you can complete it. That
No,
feeling
you are
this
the one
guy.
that said it.
I met
That
this
is
Mr.
talking.
Setro that all his own is just how will I say it? He just wants to help people. He just wants to give back to the society. Then I felt no, 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 this, I think that's why birds of a feather flock together, as in
And you know the funniest stuff is that while you were at you were serving in the north in Kaduna,
mm,
I was also posted to the north in Nasarawa State, and while I was there, I was just embarking on research. I got back to Lagos. I bought a very small camera, all this Chinese camera. I took it down to the villages because while I was there, I was discovering different resources that Nasarawa State has numerous resources, gold, iron, lead, barium, so many stuffs that. And the funniest stuff is that these children, they were using it as stone to stone themselves. They never knew the quality of what
the
they had. So that made me to embark on research. And I wrote my first book called Nasarawa, the Home of Hidden Treasures. It was a very, very small book. Now, so there I went to the numerous sites where they have some of these mineral resources. I listed it out. I did the publication. I tried to educate them that what they need to get is investors that will come and invest in their land, and they can do this and this. And my dear, I, I was thinking I will go back and do and convert the book to a video years later. But presently, there are a lot of crises going on in the north, so it's not a safe place. But while I was doing all that, at the end of the day, I was taking to, I was meeting up with the kings in Nasarawa, different kings, different hierarchy of kings in Nasarawa. I was taken to the governor's office in Nasarawa to go and talk to them about my discoveries in that land, in that beautiful land. But I hope that peace will return back to the north, um,
Northern
to the
Nigeria,
northern
West
Nigeria,
Africa.
to the northern part of Nigeria. Maybe I'm saying maybe. I Yes, I know I'm saying maybe.
Okay.
There must be 100% peace there before I can take the chances of going, because I know the terrain I entered. There is a particular village there that salt is just all the sand you see in that village is salt. So what they will just do is pasteurization. So it's not what we are doing now is not that we just stood up today and we just want to impress people that we are doing community service. No,
Kai.
is that what? So
Kai.
is not today.
Stop
It's
it.
something that we are born to do, is what
Yeah,
we are
that's it.
born for,
Yes.
is in our blood.
Lovely people.
And I don't know how God did the permutation that he now brought the two of us together, that
Permutation
since
and
we
what?
have since we have permutation and combination. She's forgetting economics, because I'm also an economist, but mine is economic statistics. So I'm an economic statistician.
Gang,
She's
gang.
just an economist,
Gang,
So
gang.
I'm a senior level
Gang, gang.
officer
Can you just imagine
in
that?
the order of economics. Okay, back to the discussion is that while I was in the north, I impacted life. While she was in the north, she impacted life. And I remember when I was going, a lot of people were really, really touched. They were like, wow, Kofa, Kofa. That's what how they call copper. Kofa, you are going. So, but now we now have a physical place. We couldn't have been able to achieve the physical place without the support of you guys, because you have all done so much to help us to achieve the place, even to rent the location we rented for the training up is so fantastic. We've shown it severally on this channel. If you have not seen the place before, just look through our videos. You will see the place. We got a very good place, a very good location. All the youths that came in that day, we brought in the youth from Makoko. The Makoko youths were there, and it was interesting. I think I'll be posting pictures of what goes on there. Even the DP you are seeing, was part of the uh, photos taken at the event.
Those are the
Those are the
youths.
youths from Makoko
Mhm.
water lodge, is it what they call it, the Makoko riverine area. So they, as in, people are just so happy, people lives are being changed. There are a lot of
And
testimonials.
Genge, our
Yeah,
Fantastic Four were there. We
yeah,
should have even used them as DP.
yeah.
As in, our Fantastic Four were there live.
Yes,
Oh, no,
yes.
no, no.
The Fantastic Four came. It was just super interesting. Maybe I should just share the video in the process of this live stream. I might just share a video or two, just for you to have a sneak peek of what went down there. And I tell you, going through the memory lane, I now observe that God is interested in someone that is interested in something. It's only when you are interested in a particular cause that God will open the way for you. We might not be financially up to that level of what kind of help we want to render, but we are so glad that God is bringing me together so that we can touch the lives of youths in this part of the world. And yesterday was highly memorable. Now, let me tell you, we were not able to complete the furnishing of that place. Even the salon, we got to the point we were able to do the mirror and the drawer. There was no seat yet. There was no dryer. There was nothing that they could use for
Uh,
the what's it called,
Hairstyling equipment.
hairstyling equipment. But do you know what? We have one beautiful hot baby girl, Grammar Sweet 16.
Yes.
She 2 days to the event, she just called. She said, "What? Hey, and I have this that," because she called us. She wanted to send some of those some
Hairstyling
yeah
equipment
equipment to one of
of
the
the
girl,
youths
one
we
of
have
the youths
empowered.
we empowered in the village, in a very remote village. She wanted to send it to us to give to her. So she now said, "You know what? Since
You need it
your
urgently
foundation needs it urgently, okay, use it for your foundation. Later I will get another one for
for.
the girl."
So we now
We
tell
now
her.
told her, no, that since you have already promised us, not promised the girl doesn't even know anything about it. You have already promised us that you are going to give us to hand it over to the girl. Let's still do it this way. We will only borrow it for now and use it for the foundation to start up. And also, this girl that you are talking of, we are employing her, because we've assisted her in this thing. We are employing her, we are bringing her from the village down to Lagos to employ her, so that we can put money in her hand, so that she can be happy and still be running, because we are we've we've empowered her in such a way that she now has people that are working
Working
for
for her
her
in a
in the
shop.
shop, and we paid for that shop right there at the village. Now let's make use of this for now. When the foundation is able to generate income, we listed out the product that was sent by our great mama, Sweet 16. We listed it out. So the foundation will buy it back for the girl, will buy new ones back. One hair dryer, so many stuffs were just there. So many things were just there. Do you know that this Sweet 16 tried so much for us? She did
DHL.
express DHL down to Nigeria, and we got it on
Yes.
Friday evening. That was when we got it, and we're to use it for Saturday. So everything was just perfect. I will show you the video of that in the edited video. Everything just landed perfect. When the guests saw what was brought, I'm sure that she never believed it, that she could get something like that. She was happy to see that, oh, she now has all this, all this, all this, all this. And we are so happy that we were able to use it for the meantime. Is there any other thing you want to say? Let me just take my break. Okay, my wife is chilling this evening. She's feeling me. She wants me to come closer. You know what now? So, so now the other thing that happened was that, aside this, we're just so glad things were just falling in line. We do not also have, we've been advertising, we've been telling people photography studio, blah blah blah, catering.
We come
We've
for free photo shoots.
photo shoot. We've done a whole lot, and we've told people to come for free photo shoot and likes. We do not even have studio lights, studio equipment to do standard photo shoot for them, but we're still hoping in God. But you will not guess who came to our rescue. The 8-month-old Fantastic Four and their father. They came to our rescue because we have also been searching for a
Their business
business location
location.
for them. They've escaped being duped
Duped.
by fake agents that wanted to collect their money from them and give them a wrong place. So
So they just came to Cetrus Foundation Rescue. They bought their own photography studio lights and everything, and said, okay, Cetrus Foundation, you can use it for the next 3 months. You pay us just rental fee. Then by the time they're going to their own location, we give it back to them. And right now, the Fantastic Four have started making their money,
money,
because it's already counting their rental fee for their
yeah,
uh, photography studio lights
yes.
and every
And we
other thing.
sold that idea to them, because
Yes.
some of these photographic what's it called,
Equipment.
equipment, you can rent
Rent
it
them.
out. So we sold the idea to them. So now the Fantastic Four, they've already started making their first level of inflow. So it was a game changer. It was also a lifesaver, because how would you bring in people You can see the
Yes.
people that came in. Even some came with their complete
Family.
family, and you know, even so, as in they were so happy, and their pictures was looking great. Although we've not even started editing them, by the time we are through with the pictures, I'm sure that those families will be glad that they got to know a place where they can be well treated. And the other stuff is this: some a miracle happened. You won't believe this, because we were, and I love it that way, because this is a very good story. That it's not that everything was just fixed, everything is
Mhm.
ready. We now started. No, 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 no. God sometimes doesn't work that way. He wants you to start with where you are and grow into where you need to get to. Something fantastic happened. And what was that? The fantastic thing was that we never had a single fan. A single fan. When I mean fan, a single
Want
fan
to talk of
at the
AC?
foundation. Not to talk of one AC.
Eh,
And you know,
hey, Stacy Fred, God bless the Fantastic Four. Yes,
hey,
so they are
yeah.
still going to see their
They are
pictures.
going to see
They
their
were
pictures.
live with us yesterday. It was
It
fun.
was so fun
Mm.
filled. So um the good thing was that, okay, I was saying something.
There was no single
There
fan.
was no single fan, there was no single AC, and we are inviting people to come and celebrate the opening of the place. I just said we hand over everything to God. But do you know that God did wonders? A day before the event, there was this heavy rain and heavy flood.
Yes, now you did the
Heavy
live
rain. You
stream.
know, I did a live stream. I showed you how did this thing happen. I'll still talk about that. So that rain and that flood, that rain was massive. It rained for a long period till late into the night. So everywhere, since we did not
Had
have AC,
natural AC.
God just provided natural AC. So the rain fell so much on Friday. So on Saturday, everywhere was cool. There was no single drop of rain on Saturday. That was where I feared God.
It was doing as if it was going to rain. I was just saying
It
like,
didn't rain at
Father,
all.
please, so don't
Not a
let it
single
rain.
rain dropped. Not a single rain dropped on Saturday, the day of the event. That was where I knew that God is really interested in the little effort we are putting in. And you know, when you talk of effort, you need to know what we did. We did so many crazy things. We came to our house, packed all our fans. We had 4 fans. We packed all our 4 fans. In the process, one of our fan was not okay again, but we had 3 that were okay. We packed those fans. We have not even hung them. We had to put them on the floor at least to help this thing.
People were
But
sweat,
people were sweating,
but it
but
was
not
not as much as if it hadn't
people.
rained.
People were sweating, but it was not as much as if it had
It's not
not rained.
rained.
If it had not rained, people would not have been able to
Yes.
stay. So it was just a beautiful thing. God gave us as an atmospheric, symbiotic AC. So it was just another good sign for us that we are able to start with what we have. And we are so proud. Okay, let me tell us some of the fantastic things that happened again, some of the prize, because when you are doing this, and we made sure that our youth got to understand the fact that don't let this get distraction. We got to let our youth understand the fact that life is all about sacrifice. It is not that we have all the monies, because if we have all the monies, all the rooms, everything would have been set. Who wants to come and suffer would have put AC, you know, for them. So they got to see that, oh, so this foundation is even just trying to make things work out for them. And we use the opportunity to talk to them that they should start with what they have. They should not wait till they have everything. Do you know, on the Friday to the main day, I had to come back home to come and carry our freezer. When I say our freezer, I mean our only deep freezer.
Deep freezer. Do you have a fridge?
We don't have a fridge, but we have a deep freezer. I had to come and carry our only deep freezer. Why? I carried it. I had to take it down there because the catering section, they needed this deep freezer to cool the drinks. They needed the deep freezer to cool the drinks for the
So
people that are coming. They needed the deep freezer to they needed the deep freezer to cool the drinks for the people that are coming. And because from Monday we are going to start training of these youths, the youths that we are going to train, rather, my God, it's like something is choking from the fire. She forgot she forgot something on fire. Now they needed to, so sorry, I'm being distracted from the back end there. I'm so sorry. So they needed to get the food stuff that we are going to use in taking care of these youths that are going to resume on Monday. We needed to preserve them. We need to prepare food for them. Since we promised that we are going to be feeding them, since we promised that we are going to be feeding them through the program, we need somewhere we can stock their food. And we have not even bought gas, talk less of going to get refrigerator. So we just decided that let's go the extra mile. Let's give the foundation this support by taking our freezer down there for them to use. So that was how we carried the freezer. But let me tell you, I rented a bus to take us down there. Do you know that that bus did not get there since Friday? Because the rain that fell, that miracle rain that fell, led to a flood. It rained consistently for over hours, and as such, the car broke down in the water. I've never been in that kind of water. The water submerged down to my waistline. We were pushing, the car. Oh, we really experienced a whole lot. It got to a point I was frozen. Then I want to ask those of you that are outside the country, how are you people managing snow over there? Because it got to a time I was shaking like this. I had to now start beating my chest, beating. Come and see how cars, as in cars, were just packing up inside the water. Brand new cars, old cars, cargo cars, whatever. Cars were just getting spoiled inside the water. They were submerged to the engine point. So we pushed the bus to a safe zone where the water wasn't much, and I had to leave. It had to be the following day that the boss man now brought the what's it called, the freezer. But we are so grateful. Then another stuff. I know I'm saying this because in the future we'll be seeing this video and we'll be laughing because God is always good. Whether God provides the money, whatever challenge you are passing through in life, maybe you have prayed, you have tried your best. Don't just pray. Try your best. See how you can do things to be productive. Maybe you have saved, you have tried your best, you have done this, you have done that, and at the end of the day, it appears as if what you were looking for did not show up. The little that show up, be grateful at it, still work with it. So what happened was that I even did a job. I did a job, my own personal job, that I was expecting being paid so that I can put the money into this. They didn't pay me. And it was so painful, but I couldn't fight them. They didn't pay me for that job. And I was like, I even wrote them that I need this money. I need this money to do a project on.
pay before.
Eh?
They did not pay before. They did. Till now, they've not.
Till now they've not paid. Till
But
now
they are going to pay.
they've not paid for that job. But I'm not perturbed. I just still put my faith in God that this is about helping life, transforming life. I must still go the extra mile. So we brought our freezer. We were sleeping. I will show you the video of we were sleeping on bare floor for about 7 days with our baby. Yeah, because we had to go there. We had to go there to be sure that all the things they need to fix, they are meeting people to handle it, and we cannot entrust that place to anybody because it's an environment that is controlled by security and this thing. So if they don't know you, you can't have access there. So we thank God we went through all this. We went through. I love the way that being precise about this, and I hope I remember everything, because this is price. We paid our dues. We paid our dues, and we still continue to pay our dues. We slept on bed floor, and to the extent that my wife was complaining because she just put to bed and she's sleeping on bed floor. She was complaining that this and this, we need to go home so that she can rest on her bed and this thing. Because that place, where do you want to put bed? But there are some tiny bed that we could have purchased to use there. But we do not have the money to even finish setting up the place. Is it the money for the bed that we are going to? But we thank God we did all this, and at the end of the day, it was successful. Is it not wonderful? So I wouldn't know where our people are. Jim Barak, I I don't know where Jim is. I was expecting to see Jim tonight. Dr. Ojo, if you are there, Jim, if you are here, I would love you to come on board, Dr. Ojo. So those are the interesting. And by the time people came, everybody was happy. All the youth, some of them, let me tell you, some of the youth do not want to leave that place. Some of the youth, they did not want to leave that place. They were like, oh, this is beautiful. And another good thing that happened is that one of the youths in Makoko that we trained in Babin, do you know that he got automatic employment offer from us? And we are going to, we promise to feed him morning and afternoon. Since he's working, he can go back home and eat his night food. So
They are part of the
they
training.
are part of the, they are what?
Training.
Talk loud so
Part
that I
of the
can hear you.
training now for the 3 weeks. But after then, they will
Yeah.
continue working.
Yes, they are part of the training for the 3 weeks, but after then they will continue working with us in the barbing section. Though the barbing
Yes,
section,
and the sir,
the barbing
but
section
doesn't
doesn't have
have
a seat,
any,
doesn't
not
have a
even.
barbing seat, a single barbing seat you don't have there. But we believe God. If God can give us natural AC, what else can He not do? That means He actually went to twig the universe to our favor. Out of 7.2 billion people in the world, for God to be interested in this small Cetrus foundation to cause rain enough that it became a flood, just to cool the atmosphere. And on our D-Day, there was no single drop of rain. That shows, that gives me this kind of,
That gives.
that
That,
gives us this kind of,
that gives.
that gives us this kind. English is not my expression. If I speak Yoruba now, and ṣé ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ? Now, that gives us this kind of moral boost that God is really, really with the Cetrus. Is really, really with us.
And is interested
He's
in
interested
these
in what
youths,
we are doing.
is interested in the lives of these youths. It's not just about the centuries or not, but about the lives that are changed, the youths that would have taken to social vices, the youths that have given up, that would have given up on life, that would have committed suicide, that would have ended it all. God is interested in changing their lives, transforming them to becoming who He created them to actually be. And that's just the essence of the foundation. Like over there, I just explained to them that that is, you might say, what's our gain? Our passion is to see you youths tomorrow that you're leading. It's not the wicked people that are leading, it's not the people that, but to make the world really habitable for the purpose for which God has created it, that you people are empowered, you are empowered, you have finance, you have everything, and you're great. And we're really, really so grateful that this is taking place and this is being done. There is no other joy than that. Donna, there is no other joy than to see that the purpose for which you are created, you are fulfilling it. That's the greatest of all joy. That's the greatest of all joy. That's the greatest of all joy.
Whoa, see Donna O'Neill. I wish I live close to you. I saw your request for items for the building, and I have a 65-inch TV in my home I do not use. I
Hey,
know it will cost a lot to ship it internationally.
internationally,
Wow,
wow,
wow, wow, wow.
wow.
That is really, really interesting. Donna O'Neill. Wow. We are to start with, we really appreciate you, Donna O'Neill, but this is massive. If we can get this shipped into Nigeria,
What's the shipping cost like?
we should just find out about the shipping cost, because I tell you, Donna O'Neill, we can't, for now, we can't afford
65 inch.
to
Because
bu-
that's
to
the
buy
TV you're
to,
looking
because that's the TV we are looking for.
for. Is that?
Yeah, that's the TV we are looking for, 65-inch TV for the training. As we speak now, there is no single TV there. The TV, I also took a TV from my home down there, a very small TV, but we've not been able to. It has a kind of challenge to fix, and it's an old TV.
Model,
So
and it's not even working.
and if we repair it, it will be consuming much light, because we use prepaid in that environment. So if we can know how much it will cost to ship
Ship.
this, we can actually have people to help us raise fund for the shipping and clearing, because I know that it has to be cleared here also. They will ask, the custom
Yeah, she
guys.
said she's going to inquire.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh my God. Donna is responding, I will inquire at UPS. No, please don't use UPS.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't use UPS. We've had a very bad experience with UPS in terms of this. The best
You can use
the best you can use
DHL.
to bring things to Nigeria is DHL.
Mm,
I don't even know about FedEx. You can inquire from what's it called? DHL. And when you are sending through DHL, ask to send it through their fast means, because I was so surprised. We got a lot of packages for the what's it called?
salon.
For the
And the
salon.
baking department, she actually sent
Yeah.
so many things for my daughter that is a baker, so we are converting it to the baking department. So my daughter even said, "Is that thanks Tetros Foundation for training me in on what to become a baker." So we are going to be using them in baking department. So she
Wow.
used Express, and it really got to her. Okay, she said she will
Wow,
inquire.
Donna O'Neill. I feel like
Thank
hugging
you,
you. Let me hug you through my wife. That would be
Jim
fine,
Barak
because
said-
it will really be fantastic to have that TV screen, because
And
majority
this service to humanity and
Wow.
service to God, and this is just what we've been saying all this while, that it's just as Jim Barak is saying, nothing small about the Central Foundation. There is nothing. There is nothing small. There is nothing. As in, whatever you send, even if it's a cent, a dollar, whatever, we really appreciate. And if it's one of the items you want to pick up, you are highly welcome. Look at Sweet 16 now. She's been a blessing to the
Wow.
foundation,
She really
to
did
our
a
family,
lot.
to everyone. All those things she sends to us, as in we can never forget. So we really want to say thank you to everyone that has always been there for the foundation. Jim Barak is our moderator.
Mandatory is here.
And he's always been there contributing everything. Dr. Ojo is doing
Yeah.
wonders. Apart from sending via GoFundMe, sent to us
Dr. Joe,
at the dying minutes,
yeah.
as in just for us to meet up with some things. Madam
And
Claudia,
we did not even.
Claudia is also
is
there.
also, yeah, Madam
Helping
Claudia
us out.
is always.
Seed Africa, Splash
Yeah.
Africa also came to our rescue. Seed Africa, she's been on this platform. She's a very good friend, came to our rescue. So many persons that we can't even name them all. I think one time we've named those on the GoFundMe page. We still
Yeah.
do that again.
Yeah.
It's still very much on. The GoFundMe thing is still very much on. And our list, thank God, Donald saw that list. We'll keep posting that
Yeah.
list, such that if you see it, whatever, anything that is gone out of that list, we'll erase it off. But the things that are still there, okay, you can read out the names. Okay, let's still read out the names.
Okay.
Okay.
People that have supported us
via GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
We have
Dr.
Ojo,
Ojo,
Claudia Emmanuel,
Pren, Claudia
G-
Emmanuel again, then Rosabella Gonzalez,
Nancy,
Nancy
Lee,
Lee,
thank you,
and Emmanuel Sente,
Santi, Jim
Jim
Barak,
Barak,
and some people
and-
support us via super chat. We
Yeah.
had a
Yeah.
pre-call last week.
Yeah.
This person really came to Rescue
what's her name again?
St. Is it St?
I Yeah,
Esley. Esley.
Esley.
Esley.
Yeah,
She really came to
she
our
supported us
rescue.
with
Is
200.
100
Okay, 100, 50,
$100.
50,
So we really want to
$100.
say
Yeah.
thank you,
Um.
and we pray your family they will come to know God. That's
Yeah.
your prayer, and it will certainly come true. Even Grandma Sweet 16 said we should tell you she's added it to our prayer list. People are praying. In fact, for the fact that you had the mind of just stretching out a hand of help, God has risen for your help. So we really, really want to say thank you to everyone, and it's really been great.
Okay, let me quickly send the link to join us live. We would really like Jim to join us live. So this is the link. We would like everyone on this channel to join us live, so that we can really. We just need to bless God. We are so grateful to you guys. We are so grateful to God. We are so grateful to everyone that shared our videos, like our videos, everyone that has subscribed to this channel, everyone that is really thinking positive about our little effort. Although Jim will not want me to always say our little effort, because when I say little effort,
Is in comparison
I'm
to where we are
comparing it to where
going
we are
to.
going to. Because for us to, let me just tell you, for us to get to where we are on this foundation location, we have to even uh, concentrate all the little that we have towards this, because it's unique. By the time the foundation place is totally set up, we'll be able to do a lot of trainings, uh, online, physical, and the likes for these our youth that are scattered in different places.
Zimbabwe.
Okay. Oh, Jimba says it was like gang to best degree. Super chats are really helping. Yes, yes.
Yes, so
Because
God bless you,
the
and God bless Jim
yeah,
Barak for always pushing us. Get super chat, get GoFundMe, get this, get that. Jim is just an angel sent to the
Cetrus
Cetrus Foundation,
Foundation. Yeah.
and you will never lose your reward. You can
Amen.
never.
Amen.
You can.
So we really appreciate a whole lot that everyone is doing. You watching our live streams, and if you notice, for some time now, I've not been very what's it called? We've not been very consistent in video
Video because
editing, upload, and likes. Why? Because we have been so engrossed with numerous tasks, and you know we we've been doing so much preparing for this foundation space takeoff, and we just say that we are so grateful because it's not easy to set up.
Jim
Oh,
Barak has
Jibarak
started.
again.
Thank you
Thank you,
so very
Jim. Thank
much,
you, Jim,
Jim.
for this.
Thank
we
you.
we so much appreciate. Oh, we have someone here, our friend here. This is Premanition. Hello, Premanition. Hello to you
Hello,
too.
you're
You're
welcome.
welcome on board. So we really want to say a very good, is it a very good thank you?
Very big.
A very big thank you. This is our GoFundMe. This is our GoFundMe page for those that might be interested in the GoFundMe. Is there. You can quickly just look up our GoFundMe. We still have a whole lot, but we appreciate everyone that has supported in one way or the other. Jim is saying, I will match a
Ten.
$10 pledge. Wow, wow,
Jim,
wow.
the match, the perfect match.
Matchmaker. So is just so, another thing that got me, will I say scared or
Jim, hope you saw the Fantastic Four yesterday.
yeah.
Hope you saw them live. Were you able to watch? Hey, Prema Newton said, I'm sorry for the flood.
Oh, thank you,
And
Premanitin.
God used the flood
God,
for us to calm the
yes,
environment,
yes,
and God took over.
yeah.
Thank
and
you.
and I was so grateful that the flood did not destroy the freezer,
Freezer,
because
yes.
water at a particular point, water entered into the brush,
Freezer
into the bus everywhere,
and the
and the
stabilizer.
stabilizer. But I was so shocked, I was so surprised rather, that the stabilizer wasn't destroyed.
Eh?
Yes, the stabilizer was working. Why did you say?
Jim said no, that he didn't see the Fantastic Four.
Oh,
Jim, you
Jim, you
missed.
missed the
The
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four were
Were
live
were
there
live.
yesterday, and we did the live stream when they were live.
Okay.
Also, we're going to play the video. What did I miss? Fantastic Four. What did I miss? Hashtag fantastic. You missed now. We saw them live for the, as in I was seeing them for the first time. Yes, my
Yes.
husband has seen them before, but I saw them live for the first time, and they are now chubby. They are big.
Big.
They are
Those children are big.
yes,
Even the one that was operated on,
on
she's big. I carried her. They are really well taken care of, and we are
yes, they were
so.
looking so
Oh my
lovely, so
goodness!
lovely
You
and friendly.
yeah, yeah. Continue talking.
Yes, so it was really fun to be with them yesterday. We went down the memory lane. Their dad was there for the
Okay,
those.
let me play a video from what happened yesterday at
Okay.
the foundation. Let me just play this. During
Name is Giwa Samuel.
Let's
The father of the Fantastic Four. We thank God there solidly behind supporters,
so
sponsors,
Wendy
we
came.
hire.
Properties.
Yes.
You can give the
Okay,
you
let
can
me-
just give a flag.
Let's show you when the babies came in. Jim said, "How the surgery baby? You will see her right now. We'll
yeah,
show you.
you see her.
She's okay. We want to bless God. She's okay. She was with them. The surgery went fine.
Well.
It went well. Yes." And we really, really bless God. They were all there. And the man, the only man there, is sitting.
Yeah.
His body was a bit warm and he was calm. And I said, "Is this how calm he is?" They said, "No, it's because he's sitting." And look at them. Jim, can you see them now? Oh, yeah, shoot them now.
I'm coming. I think it's network. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Please, when people that are outside the country, they can come and see the Fantastic Four because they are really interested in these children. They want to come outside the country to come and see them in their
This is
business.
the one that
centers.
was operated on.
They want to come and make hair.
The one that was
from Canada,
operated
from
on
Japan,
having
from
the blue
because of them.
Who is gone?
So they
Big
cannot
one.
bring those kind
That's
of
what
people
I was
inside
operated.
one stupid
One.
shops. So, okay,
Yes,
they
the
want.
surgery baby is the one with the big
Let's
one.
please, they will be going to take their own photography
One.
because they can,
Yes.
4 children at
Okay. Say it again so that I
So
can.
the surgery baby is the one with the blue ribbon that you can see. Yes, her name is Joan. We have Joyce, Joan, Joseph, and I've forgotten the
Yeah.
last one.
The Joan was operated on
Yes.
her brain, the
She
head region,
yes.
for something cerebral, cephalus, something. I think water storage and the brain. This is so. The operation was successfully carried out, and we bless God. Though we did not even disturb anybody on the platform concerning, we did not disturb anybody to raise money for that, but it was properly taken care of, and we are so glad that the father is really doing a good job. So let's have a little bit of more of the Fantastic Four.
so, okay, they want. So, let's please, they will be going to take their own photography because they can, 4 children at once. They
So
can't
I was
stay
carrying the
long
boy.
here.
I did not
So
even
they
know
need
that I
to get
didn't
back
show
to
his
what they are
face.
doing. My brother, over to you. I want you to just say a word or two.
Hey, madam,
Somebody is saying, look at Jim is saying, look at the CEO in charge. God bless us. Thank you so very much. So it's really a very interesting day. Let me, as my wife will be talking, let me still look for some other
some and
videos
share.
and share with us.
So that's
Yeah.
it. So it was really fun field yesterday, and the Fantastic Four. Jim, okay, Jim, we are going to watch the live stream. Before now, we told you that they were the one that came to rescue Cetrus Foundation in videography equipment. Got in their video. Eh,
Okay.
this is the boy. This is the Joseph. You can.
Okay. See the boy there. The boy is being carried by my wife. So you can see the 4 of them. You can see the 4 of the Fantastic Four there. You can see how big they are. As in those children, their dad is really trying. He's really trying, feeding these children, so well, really feeding those children so well. So I want us to listen to what I was saying here about how the Fantastic Four came to our rescue.
I bought myself, because I that you're seeing here, apart from the one that I bought myself, because I brought some, but all these ones that you're seeing that we just bought now, it was bought with the money that was raised for these children as this. What we now did in Settles Fashion, Settles Foundation, is that we borrowed it from them to rent it. So every 3 months, we are going to be paying them for the use. Before Settles Foundation, we now have the money to buy their own, and we believe that before 3 months, they would have gotten their own space. If they get their own space today, we will carry all these things to their space. Are you with me? That is it. Let's clap for these children. I don't know if that dad can just say a word or two, because this is a strong man.
So that's a little bit of what happened. What's it called yesterday? There, I'm still going to bring up some other clip where you see these youths, people that have benefited from the foundation. They were talking about their experiences and the likes of them. So let me just look for that while my wife continues to speak her big English.
Which big English? Zibarak said he's going to join us in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Grandma Sweet 16 is online. Thank you, Grandma. Even she's still hearing. We've said about you before you came. I'm connected to live stream.
Okay, Grandma Sweet is saying, I'm connected to the live stream. Donna O'Neill 65-inch offers shall cost an eye and a tooth to send via DHL from the USA. Wow.
Yeah.
She should look for Nigerians who are shipping stuff home, then make an arrangement to add the TV to their container to be shipped. I can inquire from friends whom I know that ship stuff home from time to time, but I need to know what state donor is based. Wow.
This is great.
Wow.
Okay, Donald, please, are you still online? We have Grandma Sweet 16. She sends to us through DHL, but she said for you to send that TV to be too expensive, but she wants to make inquiries for you or friends that are coming home that they will add it to their shipments or whatever. So, but she has to know the states in which you are in.
Yeah.
So please, Donald, if you're still right on this stream, please comment below the states in which you are in the USA, and just let's have a little about it. If you can put our number, if you can reach us on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Donald, please, in case you watch this after now, you can reach us on WhatsApp so that we conclude. And Grandma Sweet 16 she said she'll be willing to ask friends to know how they can get it shipped to us.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. So these are WhatsApp line.
Donna, these are WhatsApp line. Let me write it there. So Donna, these are our WhatsApp line. In case you are still here, just say hi to us.
Yes.
So that we can link you up with Grandma Sweet 16. She's based in Austria, but she has friends in the United States that can help out. Welcome, Jim Barak.
Gang.
Every time when I saw the flood video, I was like, "Oh my God, where are the kids?" I was like, "They better be good," because I was like, I was thinking, okay, I know you guys are going to be good, and I was like, all right, you got two healthy little ladies there that are going to help Victor, so I know you had a little backup, and I was like, okay, good, but where's and I knew that with all that flooding afterwards, you're gonna get a lot of mosquitoes, right?
Yeah, seriously.
And that's a serious issue for little kids that are coming out of surgery. And they're gonna have to make sure. I mean, you all know this. I mean, I'm not from there, but you guys know this better than I do. But things like that mosquito. I'm sure there's a good mosquito net there, right? I mean, is that how they? Yeah.
Yes,
At minimum.
presently we are working on. We've already brought a what's it called, a carpenter to check the whole foundations out, where we need to put mosquito nets. I think we have 3 angular points: the entry, the front entry, the back entry, and the middle part. We need to
Okay.
install mosquito nets there, but we should have done that before the program, but we couldn't afford it. But
Well, yeah.
we'll plan towards that. It's something that we'll do as we have the inflow. As we have the money, we'll do that. But for now, we are just going to still. So what I did was, after the program today, we fumigated the place, we shut it down, and we left. Yeah. So that by the time we get back, tomorrow we'll be there. By the time we get back, at least it will
Right.
be
Right.
conducive.
And I just want to raise concern for anybody listening here that, when you see that GoFundMe page there, what it really is offering is a way for people to show that, when you care for somebody so much, and it's not even somebody that you is in your family, and you reach out so far that me and the Cetros Foundation can reach out weekly and get together like this. I want to make sure that, everybody, don't be shy. Get involved. Get online here. Start talking with us. We're going to make a difference. We're not going away. This is a very, very positive movement that they got going on. And, we have to be there as a little, I at least look at it like, if we had a backup with, like a GoFundMe page, we're going to be secure, in a sense that, when these kids need some food, I mean, are we going to be able to be on demand? Can this foundation be on demand? I think we can. I think we have the power and the will and the strength, and nothing's going to stop us. So that's why I'm saying, share that link, share the GoFundMe page, please. If there's anything, one more, and talk to people about it. If I've been so laid back about not approaching people that I really have and I got to say, I'm waiting for a 501c3 thing, because I've spoke with this about the shipping issue. This gentleman has this 65-inch TV, and I mean, these are the beautiful gifts that people are hindered. Hey, it's not working for me. I don't need it. I have a G5 computer, a really nice one with Final Cut Pro on it. Needs a little memory, but I'm not using it. Right. But you see, there's laptops. I've got like 2 or 3 other. These are just like this other gentleman with the 60. If we could find some way, I know Calls from Africa, you can do this. Newbie me, come on. Let's get that 501c3. Come on. I just want it, because look, I'll put a suit and tie on, and I'll go get the DHL, I'll go get UPS, I'll go get anybody, I'll get them donating. We need a tax ID number. We just got to get this, guys. Everybody's got to. We got to put this word out. I'm not stressing about this. We need a tax ID number attached to the GoFundMe page. If we have it attached to the GoFundMe page, anybody in their right mind can click on that link and go, hey, look, by the way, my buddy's got this foundation. And guess what? They got a link there. So if you have something that you need to ship, DHL will ship it for free. That's what we need. Okay? And I know that Dr. Ojo's really the most intelligent and brightest person for the foundation to be run by, because it takes a banker, like Deo here, who understands that not only the everyday, if you've heard the past streams, Mr. Ojo is very concerned about the kids being fed. And now we're thinking a little bit long term here, guys, where the kids are going to come in lodged there. Okay. So there's a lot of aspects, and I get pumped up about this, and don't get me wrong, but we need Calls from Africa. We need Ryan. We need Dr. Ojo. I mean, I just like putting a little bit of pressure on that situation, and I know I should apologize for doing that, but it really is the key because there's so many items here in America that could be given away. And so with that, I'll stop.
Okay. And you know what? Talking of Dr. Ojo, I was so surprised a day before the event on Friday. Dr. Ojo just sent in additional $100
To us, not
to us.
Versend Wave.
Versend Wave.
Because he knew
because
we needed
he knew that we needed it urgently for the next day, and we did not discuss with him. And it happened miraculously because we needed to pay for something, and as at that time we had nothing to pay. We're just looking. All of a sudden, we just received $100 transfer from Dr. Ojo. We immediately ran down to. I just sent him a WhatsApp. I said, I don't understand. What happened? How did you know?
That's what I said. That's why I say he is the best man to run this foundation, this GoFundMe page. This is a trained individual who's got legitimate skills to back it up. Makes me very proud. I'm very proud to have him running this foundation. Very proud.
Wow. So now I want to share another video with us of what happened at the event.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I shut my camera off for that? Is that okay? And my microphone for a minute?
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if this is the video. I just want to be sure it's the right video I'm playing, because a lot happened yesterday. You need to see what so many of the youth were at a particular point. The youth were coming up one after the other, talking about how their life was being transformed by the foundation. And I was even shocked because I never knew it had such great impact in their lives. So many of them, they were seeing so many things. Okay. So many of them were saying some things that I never knew. Even some of them cannot speak. Some of these youths that we help, some of these youth that we are talking about, they don't even speak English, and they are not even speaking my language. I can't even understand. So we have to get an interpreter to be interpreting what they were saying. And I was shocked to find out what those youths were saying that the foundation has. See. Like this lady here, she used to sell food, Indomie, with her mom. She used to help her mom in selling Indomie, but you will hear what
she said.
Okay, let me just
to sell Indomie. She used to help her mom to sell Indomie, cooked Indomie before Settles Foundation got in contact with, please, we are recording this in live, got in contact with the foundation. And what did we pay for? Fashion, training in fashion. And now she has already completed her training, isn't it? She has already completed her training. The only thing that is remaining now is for us to buy her startup machine, startup machine, so that she can go and start creating designs for herself. And by the time we now agree on what we are going to do the what's it called? This will be the startup machine will come when we are coming to do the grant.
So wait,
can I jump in to the audience? Do you see how Deo has? Do you see how Deo has no hurdle that he cannot jump? He sees a situation that needs fixing, and he just goes for it. I mean, I don't. It's amazing that the repetition and the content that is coming out of this channel. This channel is going to make a fashion world, I mean, and a breakthrough, and it's going to come from right here.
Well, thank you so very much. This is another Another lady.
Let's be fast. 1 minute, please.
Like this lady, I don't even understand her language. Her language is different, totally different. They had to interpret
Hello.
what she said.
Are we together? Yes. What? Who interpret now? Huh? I wanted to interpret, but actually I don't understand. Yeah.
She said that her name is Akobesha Roth, that before she sell fish, but now Central Foundation has changed her life, learning hairdresser, that he appreciates the project.
Okay. So you can imagine this particular girl now used to sell fish on the Makoko slump. She used to sell fish in the Makoko slump, but now we paid for her training in hairdressing. So she's now an hairdresser. Okay.
Yeah, let's show Kende. Why is her video not showing? She came from the village.
I'm trying to look for the video of a particular lady that
came from the village.
Okay.
As in from the remote village. And I don't know, she was a
continue talking to them while I look for it.
So she came from the remote village. She arrived on Friday. She's an hairstylist, and you can see this hairdo that I'm carrying. She was the one that made it. She made it. What's it called? You can see this. Where are we?
Okay, continue.
So there is one of them. You can just show her in one of the videos. Like, I don't know why we're not seeing her own videos. She came from the village. All these villages that Mr. Setro went to that time, Jim, that you were saying, why should he go on bike? So the girl came from one of the remote villages. That girl that we empowered in hairdressing, the first video you played, she was there.
Yeah, the real deal. That's the real deal right there.
So she came and this. I don't know why our own video is not showing.
The lady at the front.
This particular lady.
The lady at the front it was called a red hair.
Right.
So she's by name Kenny. She came from the village. She arrived on Friday, and early in the morning she made 3 hair. We've even paid her. She was the one that made this style. Let them see my style. She was the one that made this style. Hairdo I'm wearing now. And one thing about her is that she's very
fast. Say something about that. I was gonna say something immediately. I love it. I mean, it's so amazing. No, it's amazing. That is amazing.
A youth that we trained, we paid for her training. She made this within how many minutes?
She's very fast.
Very fast. She's like a walking machine.
So she just made it. Sweet 16 as Grandma Sweet 16 sent us hair accessories. We just put the hair accessory and everything was just working in the salon. So she came in the morning and we did it. But
we'll
give you an update.
Okay.
The arrangement was that.
Excuse me, my baby's crying.
Little Victor is crying.
Yeah, Victor. Victor. Oh, pumpkin! There's my pumpkin. There he is. There he is. You guys, there's the future right there. There's the future. I'm not saying that the girl. Hey, look, anybody. Hey, look, I got 3 girls. Let me tell you, and my 3 girls rock the house. And so the girls are just as powerful as the boys. But since Victor might not be the last in line, that you guys probably might have another one. Who knows?
How many children need him? He has 3 girls.
If you don't catch me at 5, if you don't catch me at 5, you're gonna have to catch up.
5. Hey, your wife is very strong. Oh, she's very strong.
Yeah. You know, and it's a beautiful. Yeah, the big thing though is Victor is the seed, and I was saying this before. Victoria is such an emotional aspect to your foundation that represents the starlight, the energy, the brightness of a like a true-hearted, real conception that involves love, and that you're going forward with no regrets and living your life and making a change that's really going to be the biggest. I mean, it's going to be huge. In 10 years from now, we're all going to be looking back at these little streams.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Well, seriously, I can see a little bit into what the future holds, and
Yeah, as long as Dr. Ojo is running the show, Ojo run the show, Ojo run the show. As long as we got that, we're good. We're good, because Dr. Ojo, he's seriously a very smart man. I mean, seriously smart.
So, like I was saying, I'm still looking for. Okay, let me just tell us a little bit about this particular lady,
that made it.
the youth that made this app. Within, she didn't spend up to 1 hour on your air now.
1 hour, okay, no?
Within the first
1 hour?
1 hour and some minutes, she finished 3 airs.
You know how much that costs in America? You know how much that costs in America? About $185.
My goodness, my goodness. And
For 1 hour.
Wow. We brought her from that village. Our plan is that we are bringing her from that village, but we asked her before we brought her. We told her that the foundation doesn't have an hostel yet, and we cannot put any youth at the workplace.
Right.
Nobody can live at the foundation space for security reasons and the likes.
Right.
But we need to get a female hostel and we need to get a male hostel so that boys and girls are
When
separated.
you say hostel, I in English, a hostile. Is that correct? Like a place where they can lodge?
Yes.
So if there's anybody, like, because a hostile, if anybody else was listening, because I didn't know what you were saying there, but so it's a place to lodge.
Yes. We needed like
A lodging place
for them to stay during
Right.
the training and during if they are working for the foundation. So she volunteered to work for the foundation. She volunteered to work for the foundation. So she traveled from another state into Lagos. Now she told us that she has a family member in
Right.
Lagos that she will stay with.
Okay.
And we promise that we are going to be paying for the transportation, because where the family is far. We are going to be paying for the transportation
Right.
down to the location. But
Okay,
on
guys,
arrival,
that's why I want somebody to match my $10 pledge. I said I'll match you on Super Chat. Let's go. Let's get this girl. Let's do this. Let's chip in. Give me a $10 pledge out there.
Jim, but do you know what happened? After we have agreed on this, the girl got to Lagos and was calling the so-called family member or family friend that she's supposed to go and stay with. Do you know that the person refused to pick the call? And when he now picked the call, now said there is no space.
No, cut the communication from you then.
I was surprised that how can a family member do this to one of theirs, and we that are not family members, we are going extra mile.
And now this is tribalism, isn't it?
That's not tribalism, that's wickedness. Because
and it's dangerous, it's dicey,
and it's dangerous
because
don't go into all that. It's dangerous because if you are a family member to this girl and she's coming down to Lagos, you told her to come, that you will house her. Where do you now, and the parents at the village have already called us that the girl is in our care.
Right.
When we saw that things were not in shape, do you know that we had to send this girl back?
We called her parents.
We called the parent that's so sorry there is no place she will stay, because we are staying in a one bedroom apartment. So there is no space where she could stay with us. If not, we would have said, okay, let us manage. But this family, a so-called family member disappointed. So we had to return Kehinde back to the village. She was shedding tears today when she was going. She was crying.
Yeah,
I just
like
told her,
like hope was what, like
yeah,
a candle. You blow a candle out, and that spirit, you could see that flame. It's so hurtful to actually what you just said. It just makes me wonder why, that I'm not there and I can't really, really get the full perspective, because I'm a person that really wants to see it happen, when it happens. But emotionally, I felt exactly what you said. I knew exactly what you were trying to get across. You were saying, look, we cannot extinguish the flame. We cannot.
yeah. But the question kept on ringing in my mind. If this guy is actually a family member, how will you do that to a human being? Even if that person is not your family member, how will you
Well,
do that? The girl traveled several hours. She left the village in the morning. She arrived here at night.
We're calling her all the
We're
way.
calling her all the way. We had to go and pick her on the road.
And that day that it
And that was
rained,
the day that
the
flood
flood.
was in Lagos.
well, you know what? She's a precious human being, and I'm hoping that that person was just being very cautious at that point in time and looking out for her. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that that was the intention of that person. If that person was actually trying to hold her back, I'm going to pray for that person and try to, and make them understand that we need your. Not it's if that person's holding her back, why can't we just all pray for that person to just say, hey, look, find it in your heart. She's really, you can trust it. You can go for it. I mean, let's just do that. I mean, pray for that person that when we think of things that could be negative, let's just put that compassion into it, because this whole foundation is based on, I mean, I know it for a fact that, well, I'm going to stop talking, but because I could rant on, but go ahead.
Okay. Let's quickly look at this. John Ottins. Hello, John Ottins. John Ottins is saying, how much is the Canadian dollar worth over
On the Nira? Yeah. Yeah. What he's trying to say is how much is the Canadian dollar worth? I don't know that one. I should look that up.
Yeah. And he said, I'm sorry I got cut off. $100 for you. Can you get back to me? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That is, wow. John Ottins, I know that Canadian dollar is much higher than Nigerian naira. And in the course of this discussion, I will quickly find out from Google how much is that Canadian. So maybe Jim, you can continue talking about Kehinde while I just search out on that. What? Yeah.
Absolutely. Just give me a second here. My wife just texted me. I'm sorry. Where did we last leave off?
About the fact that she had to go back to, we have a lodging place for them.
Right.
So
Okay.
we got to get a lodging place for the females apart and for the male apart. And most of them, that even those of them from the Riverine area that want to start working with us, it's just the lodging place. Like the barber right now.
Didn't you say earlier there was a language barrier?
Language barrier.
Correct.
Okay, from those from the Riverine area, yes, but they understand a little bit of our own
Yoruba.
Okay, but the technology, do each side look at technology the same way? In other words, do they rely on the phone? Or like you rely on a phone, right? Do they rely on a phone or not?
They can work with the phone if they are trained on how to go about it, and that's part of where the foundation comes in.
Very important. That's very important to understand, right?
Yeah, yeah. And that's where the foundation comes in, because apart from training these youths in craft and the likes,
Yes.
we are also designing. Part of our training is also about training them on how to communicate easily.
Discipline is going to be something that, and a lot of people, like, if you haven't raised 5 children or raised 3 children or 2 children or 1 child, if you haven't done it, and let's say, for example, you don't know what discipline is about, it's called tough love. And there's a little bit of that's going to be involved here. And I think that we have a good understanding. Go ahead.
So, with response to what John Orton is asking, one Canadian dollar,
Mhm.
$1 is equal to 328 naira.
What?
Nigerian naira.
Yes.
Are you
Oh,
kidding
because of
me?
$1 US.
Yeah. One Canadian dollar is equal to 328
Are
naira.
you kidding me? You guys, do you know that $328 naira is a month salary for the average worker in Nigeria?
No.
No.
It's
328 naira.
No, yeah, you're right. That I was thinking about the academics. I'm so sorry.
Jim, you'll be good at acting. No, will you join our acting? We'll send your own part to you. You will act.
So for what's it called? For $100, for 100 Canadian dollar,
That will be 32,000.
that would be about 32,000.
It would feed 21 kids for 30 days.
Yes, that would feed one kid for 30 days.
21 kids.
Yeah, we are so glad, John Ottens. We are so happy for this. You can send it through
our PayPal,
our GoFundMe page or PayPal. Yeah,
you can write the PayPal.
You can send it through our GoFundMe page or through our PayPal.
Can we give a big thumbs up for that, guys? Can we get a like and a share? Thank you for this, gentleman.
Thumbs up, like, share. Thank you so very, very much.
At gmail.com. So these are our these are our PayPal.
These are GoFundMe. Then these are PayPal. You just paste them.
These are PayPal.
Hey, Jim, you have a nice place over here. You're showing us.
No, I have 800 square feet, but you know what? Here, let me show you the view up from outside. This is my front little deck. Look, you can see the ocean.
Wow.
Gang.
Wow.
Gang.
My goodness.
Now look, I'll take you back here. This is the side yard. The side yard. That's that's the mayor pro tem's house at my house. Here, and look, we'll give you a walkthrough. Okay, guys, give you a walkthrough. You see how small it really is? It's really small. It's really small, but it's beautiful. Look at all the plants. I got all the plants. And this is the ladies' room. This is the ladies.
Wow.
The ladies do their thing.
Wow.
I got all the ladies in here doing their thing. Wow. Right. And we got the bathroom. And then my oldest son, he lives down there.
Wow.
Yeah, look at my little plant work right here. I got some nice little plants. I like that little zone. Wow. And then I got, a little area right here. Small little kitchen, not too much.
Wow.
Little desk. This is where, because we do homeschooling for Jala. So Jala sits right here. And, here's her window outside. Look at that.
My goodness.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is my little area where I, do my, junk or whatever. And, there's Bob. Here's our cat. Hi.
Hi, kitty cat.
Yeah, we got a cat. And, so that's the house. And then, this is the hangout area. You always got the Bob Marley flag right
Wow.
here. Always. You know, I want a Fela poster. Fela is my really one of my biggest inspirations. People
Wow.
don't know this, you know.
Game Up
Fela is
Me, Game Up Me, we love you for this.
Fela's the man. Army arrangement. I mean, come on, guys. Everybody needs to know this stuff. What Fela did. Fela was an amazing person.
Hey, my goodness. I'm even thinking of one of his songs that I know.
Who is that?
Bob Marley.
Mm.
Okay. So is good to know this. We are so grateful to every one of us coming up, joining the stream today. It's so fun filled. I promise I'll try my best this week to see how I can do a summary video on all that went on during the opening ceremony of our foundation, Cetros Foundation. We really, really appreciate everyone that has contributed in one way or the other. We appreciate you guys for your support, for your love, for your care for this our channel, our foundation youths, and we are so grateful. This coming week, we might still be doing some live stream from the hub so that you see what is going on there. As that tomorrow, from tomorrow morning, trainings are already going to start for this youth because we are bringing in professionals to come and handle them in fashion, in fashion, in photography, in catering, in
Styling was
S
supposed to start.
styling was supposed to start.
Was supposed to be manned by Kende, but
Yeah.
she had to leave for now till we are able to get that lodging place for the female. And there are so many of the youths, they want to come in for the training, but because they are from far distance, right? Lagos is broad, Lagos is big, and Nigeria, West Africa is broad. So before they can transport to the location, it's going to even cost a lot. So we are just praying for a lodging place
Yeah.
for the females apart for the males, so that they are really calm, just coming, learning and going. So we want to say
Even
Yeah, I think that's why that person got called back. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You know, safety is everything. When
Yeah.
you're dealing with I mean, so thank you for expressing that. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
thank
Yes.
you.
So we are our baby is sleeping, sleepy.
It looks like it's got a belly full.
So with that,
You are smiling, oh Jimmy.
Yeah. Like, okay, somebody burp me.
so with that being said, we want to appreciate every one of us. We want to say thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you for helping us to get a location where we can train our youth, either online or physical. We are so grateful. We are so glad. We know that it's still going to take much from us. It's going to take much from us, and
Right.
we
will keep posting those things,
Yeah.
working towards it, praying and doing everything. So please, you can still, please, as you've been helping to share, please, you can help us share the GoFundMe page more. You don't know who will see it and get to, just like
Exactly. You don't know who's going to see it.
Yes, so please just keep helping us to share. Then we'll try to keep posting those needs as you see it. Maybe one of these days, the what's it called, DHL thing, we're going to get the tax ID and a tax ID, I believe God, and everything will work out fine for us. So
apparently now,
you know, when we get the tax ID number, I'm gonna shave my beard, and I'm gonna put a nice suit on, and you're gonna watch, and
Wow.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna go into some offices, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna go get DHL. My goal is to get DHL. Once we get that tax ID number, I'm locking that deal down.
Wow.
And you know what? And then anytime somebody that says they come online into the chat room and they go, "Oh, I got a 65-inch TV." You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be the moderator. I'm going to go, "Here you go. Boom.
Hmm.
Give me your address. Here's the key pass code word to your DHL pass."
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And that's what
wow.
we're going to get done, because we're going to add that in, because we're going to get it done. This is only getting bigger and better.
Yeah. So that means we can use the what's it called?
The tax ID number. What it means is that every company that ships to Nigeria, any company that ships to Nigeria, can write off the expense that somebody donates. So if anybody in America has a TV they want to donate to your foundation, if they agree with you and have your tax ID number, guess what? You get that shipping for free.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal. You see, your whole place would be filled up with items right now. The whole place would be filled with items, all but because of shipping.
Wow.
And you know why? Because you know what? Nobody can afford. I still have that camera. But I really, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. I don't want to have to hold back. But please, we need to get this done. There's so many products out here and so many good laptops, and that whole place would be filled.
Wow. Wow.
It would be filled. Just ask Faith. Just ask Newbie Me. Just ask Dr. Ojo. Just ask them all. If I'm wrong, then I won't come back on here again. Okay? Because I'm not wrong.
Wow. So does it mean that what's it called? Can we use that of Game Amps Me?
Yeah, she's the one who originally told me she could piggyback it on one of her other 501c3s that she knows about. Now, the interesting thing is Ryan from Calls from Africa, he already studied. Remember, Ryan chose not to use a 501c3. So Ryan knows all about 501c3s because he chose not to use it. You understand that? So basically, Calls from Africa chose a different route. But I can change his mind if I could show him. I mean, I know he's listening right now, but I can guarantee you, if Ryan
Jim, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. We are here with you.
Okay.
Let me quickly attend to John Ottins. John Ottins says, "Can you send me that again?" Yes, John Ottins, this is our GoFundMe. This is our GoFundMe link. Just click on the GoFundMe link, and that's all. Let me share it once again with you. So this is our GoFundMe link. I hope you're still there, John Ottins. So Jim, you were saying something.
I just want Ryan. I just want Ryan to really. I just think Ryan needs. I mean, I'm not saying needs. I shouldn't say that. I'm hoping Ryan, because Ryan's got a real a real American-based something going on here, and he could easily. It's. I know what you see. There's this diaspora aspect comes into play here, and I don't want to get involved with politics with him on this, but I do want to have free shipping. So that's what I got to say.
Okay.
So, yes, you can. So please.
Yes, you can, Jonah. Now.
And you can also send her our mail.
Yeah.
I just want the 501c3 number.
Yes.
And if I have this tax ID number, you know what I do the next day? I shave my beard. I go down to the offices. There's two offices right in Irvine. Okay, they're 20 miles away. I can be there in 15 minutes. I could go there with the tax ID number and go, here's the foundation, here's all the videos to prove everything's, you know. I can walk down there and at least put my foot in the door, you know. I mean, because the shipping, you guys, it will blow you. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. They will ship it for free. They want to give, you know what they call it? You know, they call it political correctness or something like that. But, you know, bottom line is America is one of the most generous places on the whole world. You know, it is one of the most. I'm not saying the most.
Yeah.
It's also one of the most corrupt, you know, blah, 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 blah. But the same thing is the people make the difference. You know, the people make the difference. And when we put our energy into something, it's not stoppable because we're, you know, that's why the grassroots movement of a foundation like yours, it will never die. I mean, if you only need contributions, I mean, then what do you need? What kind of contributions? There's two forms. There's cash, or there's actually products, you know, such as a gas cooker, a TV, or something that can be, you know, there's two forms of contribution. I mean, if somebody doesn't have money, but they have something laying around in the garage that they can't use, well, hey, you're contributing. That's the key. We need that shipping. We need that tax ID number, and we need it within a few months because we need it within a few months. And I'm really begging Newbie Me and Ryan, and I know Dr. Ojo could do it himself. He could really do it. He could file he's a citizen of America. He's a military. He's got all the credentials, and he could go do it. I mean, he could go get a 501c3, and he could be approved within 2 days. I can't get approved. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dr. Ojo, if he filed the paperwork, I would have my tax buddy, attorney friend, look over and just make sure he's not liable for anything. But yeah, he'd be fine.
Wow.
He'd be fine. Yeah, and Dr. Ojo could get a 501c3 easily. He's a military vet. He's got all the credentials that you need to get it. He's got a GoFundMe page up already, which means he's shown the initiative to create this movement. He's not backing down. He's a military man. Military men have a good, you know what, the first time I met Dr. Ojo, I was shocked to know that there was an African that was an American citizen in the military. And you know what I said to him? Thank you for your service.
Wow.
You know why? Because you see, there's a thing, dual citizenship is an interesting concept, but loyalty to one country is in the heart. Dr. Ojo's heart lies in Africa. Okay? But he's given an oath to loyalty to America. And he's got that fine line. And it's a very interesting thing because he only looked out for him. You know, like when you grab when you look out for yourself to eventually in the future help out the people where you came from, that's looking out for yourself for the right reason. And he always did that. He kept himself smart. His parents are 100 and something years old. Dr. Ojo was born from a mother who was in her 50s.
Wow.
I mean, people, do you understand that? I mean, his father was something like 100, and his mother's like 100 and something years old, and lives with him.
Wow. Donna O'Neill says that she just emailed the closest DHL to get her a quote. And
good job. Thank you.
So grateful to you, Donna. So grateful to you, Donna O'Neill. So I'll be expecting your mail back everybody that wants to reach us can reach us on our
Oh, John.
Gmail, cetrosfoundation@gmail.com. And
John
John
said if you can get
John Austin says that if you can get, I do not know why I'm being cut off. If you can send me your info. Okay.
send.
Our info is just what I've shared already. You can reach us on our Gmail or on our WhatsApp line. You can reach us on our WhatsApp line. You can reach us on our Gmail, 234-817959. Yeah.
And don't forget, just for $1 a month on Patreon, just $1 a month will feed a child for 15 days. Remember that, folks. When this foundation starts lodging people, $1 a month will help this foundation immensely. If we get 50 people to give $1 a month on their Patreon, that goes directly to them with Patreon. We're going to be way successful because you know why? That energy is going to grow. Those 50 people that put that $1 in are going to tell other people to put $1 in. We're unstoppable if we do the $1 approach. And that was Joe K. Joe K, thank you, because I remember when you said that. Just $1. $1. It makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Thank you. We bless God. Thank you so much, Jim, for always being there. Always been our moderator. We thank God for you. We thank God. We bless God. He's really been great and awesome.
So, John Ottens, I have the information. This is our info. Our WhatsApp line is +234-8179591789. You can reach us on WhatsApp. You can also reach us via our email, cetrosfoundation@gmail.com. Then
that's our PayPal too.
And that's our PayPal too. Our GoFundMe page is this is the link for our GoFundMe. Okay, got you. Send it soon. Thank you so very
much, Jen.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so very much. This is
we are
massive.
so glad that people are really rising up to help assist this youth. And one of these days, we hope to, have you guys in Africa, in Nigeria, physically, to come and see for live real people that you're giving your care has touched. You come and see what these youth are doing, because very soon, watch out, you'll be seeing products of these youth being displayed at the foundation and like we promised the youth, we are going to be helping to market their products both locally and internationally. So you will see a whole lot of what we have done. And at this time, I just feel like I should share the last video for tonight. The last video for tonight. What can that be? What video can that be? Let me see this.
The Fantastic Four and their dad is here. See the Fantastic Four here. The quadruplets. Let me tell you, the quadruplets have already started making money. Please do. I want them to handle my lady with care. See the Fantastic Four. These are the four. Oh my God! These boys are now big. The girls are the boys are now big. Oh my goodness. In case you don't know about this Fantastic Four, their mother gave birth to 4 of them. I'm sorry to say the story. Gave birth to 4 of them, and the next month she died. So the Cetros Foundation decided to take over these children. I'm calling them youth already. The Cetros Foundation decided to take over these children. That we will take we will take care of these children from age 0 till when they are going to get married. That's when we go back.
Yeah.
And when I say this, our sponsors, our supporters, they help to support the Fantastic Four with.
What did he say, Gene?
When the first one that gets married, I'm flying out to Nigeria. And filming. I'm telling you, I want to walk. I want to walk. I want to see it. I want to be there. Well, you know what? I would come before that. I would come before that because I got to tell you the truth. Your foundation is just beginning, and there's going to be a bigger moment.
Yeah.
That's going to affect. And I, you know what? That's a long ways away from one of them getting married. I believe that in the future it will be. I say 6 years, 5-6 years, and you're going to have a huge. Oops. Sorry, I almost said the ASS word. Sorry about that. I really have never swore or used any words of profanity ever on this channel. Ever. Never. I've never. And I almost said it. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I will come down. I would like to see the second building, the second one, when it comes through, because it's going to come through, folks. When the second building comes through, you know, now we know that we need the lodging, and the lodging's already there, and that second building's there. My focus is going to be on the youth men that want to be construction workers. They want to use tools. I really think that, you know, when we think vocationally and we use a craft and we have a fashion, that's a great thing. But you know what? Architecture is a fashion. Yeah. And men are creative in many different ways, but they need tools to do it.
Exactly. Wow. Let me still continue with the video.
Some amount of money to get a business space. But let me shock you. We are still looking for the business space. But as we are now, the Fantastic Four are the owners of all these photography settings you are seeing here. We bought it for them with their money. With the money that we were able to raise for this quad, without these children, you won't be seeing, because Central Foundation did not have enough money to buy, what's it called? So, what we did was that since we do not have money yet, we are also setting up the same business for them. We need an apartment so that we can rent for these children. They'll be doing photography, barbing. I know I'm saying this. Photography, barbing, fashion designing, hairstyling, and that means there is work for you.
Everybody say,
okay, can I stop the video? You know what would be a great idea? You know what would be a great idea? Can you imagine the people that if they got to know that there was quads born with the mother dying and the father doing this, and you use photography to promote those four. I mean, the Fantastic Four are it's an amazing story in itself. I mean, you know, but Mr. Giwa is such a unique individual, and that I don't think that he's worried about you trying to manipulate him. So, in other words, it's a very harmonious connection, correct? And
very well.
Very harmonious connection. So, I mean, the thinking is, well, then use that positive energy to just like get the word. You know, there's a lot of people out there that, you know, they have influence, but they don't use it. You know, people out there need to understand that you have power in your voice, and that, you know, if you just mention sometimes something that like, like tonight, I'm going to a block party down the street, you know, there's a live band, and, you know, I currently, you know, do not have a job. You know, I don't work. I don't have a job. Like I said, I don't need a job right now. But the point is, when I go to speak to people, when I'm where I'm around, I'm around very wealthy people. And when they ask me, what do I do? I say now I'm a volunteer for the Cetros Foundation.
Wow.
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 That's what I tell them. And
Wow.
I'm working for that. You know why? Because it's a job. That's a job for me. It's a job. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. You know what? And I can't get fired. You know why? Because nobody hired me.
But you
You are hired, though.
you have impacted us. You have
You
have impacted us so very much.
Go for
You
me,
have
super chat,
no.
this, that.
You've really
501c3. 501c3.
Is it the thing?
the thing, yeah.
Tax.
But by God's grace,
We are going to
get it. And
Yes. And when we do, I shave my beard.
Wow.
And you're gonna love it. I'm gonna go get some contracts signed.
Wow.
I know. My buddy. He works for the biggest. He's making the largest electric truck, and it's supposedly going to be an autonomous truck that's going to deliver things. And it's electric. Well, anyway, I know these people that he works with, and they're very wealthy. And if like I said, I can't have credibility, I can't speak with credibility until I have the 501c3. Then if I have the 501c3 and I have that tax ID number, I can walk up to anybody in the world and say, hey, look, you're giving me money. I can do it.
Wow.
And I can
These 4 children
Wow.
are already providing jobs for you guys, for youth. Hello, the photography, everything, they.
Wow. So okay, I think at this point we've seen the last video for the night. We are so grateful. This is the point where we'll allow Jim to give us his closing remarks before we now close the live stream today. And in case you are watching, Game Amp Me, Madam Nubin Me, we are calling your attention to the 5C013 stuff. And if Dr. Ojo is seeing this video, we'll also talk about this together so that we can easily get things shipped to the benefit of this.
We can't stall the project. We can't stall the project and wait for Nigeria to keep flooding and then have mosquitoes come out. What we need to do is keep moving forward quickly. I mean, every single second is precious. We live only so long on this planet, And Dr. Joe, I'm saying, please, just file your own 501c3. You can get it done. I have a tax buddy who will walk you through it. So just let's do it. I know you can contact me and text me, so let's do it.
Okay. Wow. So
that's my closing words for the day.
Okay.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Jim. And from Baby Victor saying good night, everyone over there. So we really appreciate you guys. As our usual practice is every Sunday between the hours of 10 p.m. or 10:30 p.m. Every Sunday, we come here to give updates of numerous. We discuss so many matters arising and the likes. And from tomorrow, we are starting our training for our youth at our physical location. Isn't that wonderful? We are starting photography, videography, fashion, and catering.
We're gonna do it.
So we are so grateful, and we look forward to seeing more people come to our support. You can just share our videos, like our videos, anything we do on this channel. Just share our GoFundMe page, share our video, give us comments, what you want us to improve on, give us ideas on how to impact this youth more. Like I told you, a very senior banker, a very high-level banker in accounting, department offer to train these youths for free in bookkeeping and accounting to help grow their businesses. So he has already taken a slot that after at the end of the 3 weeks, that's when he will come. He said he will even come physically, that he will come physically to train these youths, and subsequently he will now be doing it remotely. And this is a very, very senior banking officer in accounting. So we are so grateful. That means that for people like that to have trust in what we are doing,
Yes,
that means,
it will draw attention. It will draw attention. You see, that's the beautiful thing that you said. It's not just the training he was going to bring. It's the fact that everybody else that understands the type of training this man has been through, he's going to go, wow, if he's doing that, well, why can't I join him in that?
yes. And as we are saying that, someone from the UK that is into jewelry making has already given us a consent. She has even sent our first video to us on jewelry making, so you can see the kind of training that these youth are going to get. Then I have another expert in customer service from a very, in short, the first bank in Nigeria. She's a senior person. She's a, what's it called? I don't want to mention her details, Sha,
Yes.
but she's someone in the bank, one of the biggest bank, in short, one of the biggest bank in Nigeria. She's
And
coming.
remember, these banking people, they have the most connections. They know more. They know more about. I'm telling you, folks. Central banking is the way the economy is run around the world. And anytime you know a banker that's willing to step over to the light and jump in on positivity and work with us, you got to thank your lucky stars for that.
Wow. We got something here. John Otten says it will come. John Otten says it will come to you Wednesday.
Thank
Wow.
you so
Thank you so very much.
much, John.
Thank you so very much, John. We are so grateful for
Thank you so
John,
very
thank you so much,
Yeah.
John.
this. So
Are you serious, John? John Hortons? John
Yes.
Hortons. John
Yes.
Hortons. Listen, I'm lighting a candle tonight in your name, buddy. I'm lighting a candle in your name. Thank you, John.
Jim,
Jim can never change. So with this, we want to say thank you very much,
everyone that's been on the stream joining us, because if you're not there, how are we going to get on alone? So we want to say thank God, thank you, and thank everyone.
And
So,
in case you've not noticed, I'm wearing the chef clothes.
are you a chef?
I'm wearing the chef clothes in preparation for this week's Chefy. I'm going to be entering inside the kitchen with the chief chef. So with that being said, I want to say just grab your spouse and hug her in a special way.
Thank you so very much.
Bye-bye.
It's a pleasure.